Uthman burned your original Qurans and then rewrote it! Exclamation mark. There's no telling what corruption is in the Quran now. Right. So that is a comment by Ted East I1B. He's claiming that Uthman burned your original Quran and then rewrote it. So that's two claims there. Uthman actually burned the original Quran and then rewrote it. That's not telling. Okay. So I asked, can you cite any primary source to support what you said here? Right. And then he cited this. This is that is right. Sahih Al-Bukhari, book 66, hadith 9. So let's read what he cited. He himself cited for me. Narrated Anas bin Malik. Huzaifah bin Al-Yaman come to Uthman at the time when the people of Sham and the people of Iraq were waging wars to conquer Armenia and Azerbaijan. Huzaifah was afraid of their, in bracket, the people of Sham and Iraq, differences in the recitation of the Quran. So Huzaifah afraid the differences of recitation of Quran. So he said to Uthman, O chief of the believer, Amirul Mu'minin, save this nation before they differ about the book, the Quran, as Jews and Christians did before. So Uthman sent a message to Hafsah saying, send us the manuscript of the Quran so that we may compile the Quranic materials in perfect copies and return the manuscript to you. Hafsah sent it to Uthman. Uthman then ordered Zaid bin Thabit, Abdullah bin Az-Zubair, Sa'id bin Al-As, and Abdurrahman bin Harith bin Hisham to rewrite the manuscript in perfect copies. Uthman said to the three Quraysh men, so those three are Quraysh, right? In case you disagree with Zaid bin Thabit at any point in the Quran, then write it in the dialect of the Quraysh. The Quran was revealed in their tongue. They did so, and when they had written many copies, Uthman returned the original manuscript to Hafsah. Uthman sent to every Muslim province one copy of what they had copied and ordered that all the other Quranic materials, whether written in fragmentary manuscript or whole copies, be burnt. Okay, so this is his comment citing the source to justify his comment. So back to my comment there. Right, I'm not sure why YouTube is not showing this in one page. So anyway, so I said, thank you for citing the hadith. Now, given that both of us can read what the hadith said exactly, my question is, of course, that's the translation, but fine. How did you end up saying this? And I quote what he said earlier, Uthman burned your original Quran. What do you mean by original Quran? In fact, if you want to talk about original, the hadith, the one that he cited, mentioned the Quran was revealed in their tongue. So I honestly wonder, if you know about this hadith, how did you end up asking such question, right? Because he is the one asking that question, and I wonder based on what did he ask this one, and he actually cited this hadith, which puzzled me because, okay, did you read the hadith or you cannot comprehend? Why did you suddenly say Uthman burned your original Quran, right? And then second, how did you even go from the hadith to ask, there's no telling what corruption is in the Quran now? Question mark. The whole process was to avoid having something that approached unintended corruption in the recitation of the Quran, right? So that's my honest question. I'm wondering now sometimes, do people actually read what they seem to cite? Because they seem to cite certain things, because of course as a Muslim we refer to, primary source, Quran or Hadith. So they have to find from the Quran and Hadith to support whatever claim they want to make, right? However, when they cite that, they do they ever actually read, or they just find, okay, burn, Quran burn, and then they do not even read the whole context to understand what it's saying, and then they think that I'm unlearned, don't know how to read or whatever, will I'm puzzled at how certain Christian process things. This is an honest question, really. How do you process when, because you are the one citing it. When I read it, it's directly refute whatever you're saying, but you somehow think it support what you're saying. So what? So I don't know. Maybe they just find keyword, right? Oh, burn Quran, burn Quran. So and then they follow whatever some people have how to say, tell stories about Islam or about whatever, because things like this normally it's hard to find, not hard in the sense that if you Google it you can find, but if you actually read the primary source you will not, because this is hadith number what, right? So you will actually go through all the basic teaching of Islam, etc, 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 until you reach any of this, right? So if you know about this and you so it means that you seek for it specifically regardless of anything. That's number one. Or number two, there are certain type of people that have an agenda to simply create misinformation so that people become hating Islam or seeing Islam in a negative way, or etc, right? Those kind of people exist. There are many YouTube channel that is basically that, and then you listen to them and you become convinced, and you do not even double check and read the sources yourself to verify, oh, is it supporting what this guy, and then you just, you know, repeat of saying the same things as what you heard, which is sad. Anyway, thank you for watching. See you next time.